Joined by Coach Dan Earl for another next game primer leading up to Sunday's clash with the Michigan Wolverines. Coach, Michigan's won 2 out of their last 3 games. We're ahead at halftime at Ohio State. What are they doing differently now as opposed to the beginning of the Big Ten season?
You know what, I think they're just playing with a lot of confidence. You know, it sounds like a very simple thing, but they're playing well together. They're making shots, competing, and again, playing with a lot of confidence. They've had a couple close games. They've won 2 of the last 3, as you said. So they're going to come in here looking to get a win. It's our job to get a win ourselves.
Personnel-wise, Darius Moore obviously had a big turnaround from last year, freshman to sophomore year, big improvement. Had triple-double against Iowa here last week. What types of things does he do that presents a challenge?
Yeah, he's an extremely good player. He's gotten a lot better, as you said, that jump from his freshman year to sophomore year. Very good with the ball in his hands. Dribbles a lot and is able to create for himself, get into the bucket especially, and or drive and pitch to their shooters. And they have tremendous three-point shooters on the perimeter. So he's going to be tough to handle because he has the ball in his hands quite a bit. They set a lot of ball screens for him. And again, just a very good player and like you said, playing with a lot of confidence.
Tim Hardaway Jr., a freshman on the squad, led the team in scoring at Ohio State. Describe what type of player he is.
Yeah, he's a guy that can knock down threes, hurt you from the perimeter, can also put it on the floor a little bit. He's also playing with a lot of confidence. You know, he's a freshman, so sometimes it takes a little while to get used to this level, high Division I level, let alone the Big Ten. But he's kind of gotten his feet wet, and he's playing with a lot of confidence, and he can definitely hurt you, you know, from the perimeter and drive it as well. So it'll be a tough matchup too.
Zack Novak's guys a little bigger frame, but handle the ball, shoots the ball from the outside. What types of challenges does he?
Yeah, Novak's a tremendous player. He, you know, everyone says he's undersized, you know, and he plays, you know, bigger than he is, and I think that's a good way to describe him. He's a tough, hard-nosed kid, battles, really rebounds the ball, can also step out and hit threes. I think he had 5 of them against Michigan State, which really helped Michigan get that win. So you got to guard him from the perimeter. He's a lefty, but again, he also competes on the boards, and that'll be a huge key for us rebounding the ball.
John Beilein's offenses are always known to shoot a lot of three-pointers. Describe the importance of defending the perimeter.
Yeah, that'll be a huge key. They have a bunch of guys that can score on the perimeter. As we said, Darius Moore, you know, driving the ball and then pitching out to those guys. And it's a fairly intricate offense, you know, a half-court offense. They will look to push in transition, but once they get in the half-court, they have all different wrinkles to their set plays. So you got to be on your toes. You got to be look alive, be active all the time, and guarding three-point line will be a huge key for us.
Tuesday night's game in Illinois ended a streak of out-rebounding the opponents. What types of things do you need to do tomorrow against a Michigan team that's not necessarily known to be a good rebounder?
Yeah, you know, everyone says that they're a little undersized again, and I use that term loosely because Novak does play very hard, and rebounding would be a huge key. And you know, obviously box out, do those fundamental things, but at the end of the day, you just got to compete and go get the ball. Again, I'm simplifying things, but rebounding is all about heart and toughness. So hopefully we'll have a few good practices here and be ready to go at it and get on the boards. That'll be a huge key for us.
What else? Give me a couple other keys to the game tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, I think stopping them in transition. Again, Morris pushing in transition and guarding the three-point line. He's very good in transition, pitching out to those shooters. So that'll be a huge key. Guarding all their stuff in the half court and then rebounding the ball. You know, I've touched on those before, but that's a huge key for us. Anytime we out-rebound our opponents, we're in the game. You know, with a shot to win it, or we end up winning it. If we don't beat teams on the boards, it could be a long night for us, so that'll be a huge key for us.
Also, one thing, too, I want to touch on is bench production. What do you need to do to get the bench producing a little more?
Yeah, you know, I talked about it a little bit earlier, but confidence is a huge thing, you know. So you try building up some of our guys that are going to end up playing more. There's a high probability they'll end up playing more with the uncertainty with Jeff Brooks. So just having them confident, knocking down shots, doing some extra shooting before and after practice, and knowing that they're going to play a huge key for us. And then they got to be ready to step up, and whether it be make a shot or grab a rebound or get a defensive stop, they have to affect the game. And I think we have some guys that are ready to step up and do that.
Coach, best of luck tomorrow against the Wolverines.
Thanks. Appreciate you having me.